Hey, good evening, South Mississippi. Chief Meteorologist Eric Jeansonne here with a quick update on the forecast for tonight, plus a look at what we're expecting as we head into the end of the week. But first of all, tonight, it is a cold night. Our temperatures are already down below freezing. Pretty much everyone's reporting freezing temperatures now. So we've got another about 12 hours to go of below freezing temperatures across South Mississippi. So tonight for sure, make sure you're protecting all 4 Ps, people, pets, pipes, and plants, and that goes for the coast and inland locations as well across our 6 southern counties here in South Mississippi. Notice Moss Point is already down to 31 degrees. We're already 29 in Goche and Fort Bayou. Loosedale is already down to 28, 26 currently in Poplarville. Now this morning, many of us woke up with very cold temperatures. In fact, these were our morning lows this morning. Everybody got down into the 20s, so tonight is another night where we're getting down into the 20s. There may even be a few spots that briefly dip into the upper teens, especially for inland locations. Hey, check out this satellite image. This is a view from space from earlier today, and what looks like clouds stretching from New Mexico all the way to the East Coast. That's actually the snow and ice from this weekend's winter storm. So much so that you could see it from space, and that is a very large area of snow and ice. So when you see an area like that that's that large, that certainly can have an impact on the air mass around it, and it could potentially help keep temperatures colder for that next round of Arctic air that's going to be coming in this weekend. So low temperatures tonight, we're expecting everyone along the coast to get down into the low 20s. There may be some upper teens for areas like Poplarville and Wiggins and Loosedale, maybe even down the Pascagoula Drainage Basin, Pascagoula River Drainage Basin in Jackson County. Some areas could get down into the teens, especially if the winds calm down. How many hours below freezing? Again, in general, between 15 and 20 hours below freezing overnight tonight, which is one of those reasons why we want you to be protecting all 4 Ps this evening. As we take a look at the wind chills for tomorrow morning, when you factor in the temperature and the wind chills or the wind, we're going to see wind chill values in the perhaps single digits to low teens at times early in the morning. Satellite and radar this evening is pretty quiet, not much really going on, and that's certainly some good news. If we had any precip to deal with, it certainly would be frozen with these temperatures that we're seeing. So as we go throughout the rest of the week, we are going to see a gradual warming trend, but almost every night this week, we're going to be dealing with some freezing temperatures across most locations. Maybe the immediate coast as we head towards Thursday night and Friday morning may escape a freeze, but for the most part, we're looking at freezing temperatures, and we're looking at another surge of cold air coming in over the weekend. Right now, again, it's already 30 degrees at the airport in Gulfport. The winds have calmed down a little bit, so that is helping temperatures drop because it's not mixing the air. And our dew points are in the low teens, or in the upper teens. So when we have a low dew point number, calm winds, clear skies, all of that is usually a recipe for temperatures to really plummet. So looking at tomorrow, plenty of sunshine throughout the day. It'll be deceivingly nice. So you look out the window, wow, what a nice day. And then you step outside and you're like, it's not so nice. Temperatures are going to be pretty chilly pretty much all day, with temperatures struggling to get out of the 40s by the afternoon. As far as the wind goes, we're looking at winds generally about 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe up to 15 at times. Just enough wind to put those wind chill values really cold in tomorrow morning. And during the day, you know, if you're in the shade and you get a little bit of that wind, it's going to make things feel just a little bit cooler. All right, let's talk about this weekend. Upper air pattern looks favorable for another Arctic outbreak, so another batch of Arctic air will likely come sliding down the jet stream as it takes that big dip down towards the Gulf Coast. That's going to send perhaps some of the coldest temperatures we've seen all season here along the Gulf Coast. Now, there was maybe some chatter about the potential for some wintry weather with this round. Right now, that looks less likely for the Gulf Coast, but maybe more likely for the East Coast. Here's what that looks like on Futurecast. As we go into Friday, as that front begins to come on in Friday, there could be some showers with it. And as we go into the weekend, that area of low pressure forms up the East Coast, perhaps bringing a winter storm in that area. Look at these low temperatures. So Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning along the coast, freezing temperatures. Friday morning, maybe a nice little break from the freezing temperatures. But over the weekend, that next surge of cold air drops our temperatures down into the 20s. We could be near record lows. Our record low temperatures for Saturday and Sunday are in the low 20s, so we will be pretty close to that. Inland locations this weekend certainly could see low temperatures in the teens. So looking at the 7-day forecast again as we go throughout the next few days, in general, things look dry. Maybe some scattered showers ahead of the front on Friday, and then this coming weekend just looks really cold, especially even when you compare it to what's happening now. It's cold, but looks like some much colder temperatures are headed our way for the weekend.